And I'm back for my second trailer, which is going to be the last X-Men Apocalypse trailer. Yes, I've only done a couple of these. Like I said, I was so behind doing these trailers, I just decided to kind of go right where we're at right now. So we have this one where it starts off showing Professor X's skull, and then you hear him talking to Raven and saying about, the world is better, we're actually in a better place right now, things are good, and you hear Raven say, just because there's no war doesn't mean that there's peace. He's coming. Now, let's go straight right into who's coming, which is Apocalypse here, played by Oscar Isaac, like I said, who actually has been getting some really good roles, a lot better than he did in Sucker Punch. And, he did very well in The Force Awakens as Poe, still give him a lot of credit. How well will he do here? Well, he was a villain in Sucker Punch, but not really a great villain. So hopefully in this one, Bryan Singer really brought a lot out of Oscar just to really bring out a good cool villain like Apocalypse here. But I love how in every single trailer, including a Super Bowl advertisement, the whole thing about everything they built will fall. But you know what? He's not the first one to ever say that. And even probably in the comics, every movie and every TV show, you always have the villain that always has some reason to go after your good guy, after our hero, that our hero has to go after him eventually anyways. But that just always makes me laugh there. Everything they built, we just have to destroy everything that these good guys have done in the last two movies. And one of the funniest lines, I have to say, in the movie, or should I say in the scene, you have Quicksilver talking to Raven, and they're in this elevator, and you hear Quicksilver say, "Magneto, I'm not afraid of him, he's my father." And Raven's reaction just was perfect. I get Magneto, and you see this a lot in this one too, you get Magneto, pretty much destroys, it looks like destroys Professor X, and, Apocalypse gets bigger and smashes Professor X and then throws him across the room, and looks like he pretty much, kills him, but he does it. He pretty much kidnaps him. And I love how Raven has to be the one who becomes the teacher. Well, and then another thing that's always cliche, not just the comic book movies, where Professor X tries to talk to Magneto and say, don't, whenever you do, don't join in with Apocalypse, still be your own person, and trying to convince Magneto not to do this. This is who I am. I feel like he's selling his soul to the devil pretty much here. And then most of the trailer they do show from other ones, like they're showing a lot of that stuff, which is fine, because you don't feel like you want to show all these new scenes and show the entire film. There is something at the end of this trailer that I will not bring up. I feel like it's kind of spoiler territory, and I could tell people, but I'm just going to say, if you have not seen this trailer, check it out. It's one of those things where you throw your fist up in the air and like, yeah, I can't believe the way it's going to go. So hopefully it's not going to be very disappointing, and really hope things go well. And I can't believe it. We think about like X-Men, when the movie first came out, the original back in 2000, 16 years later, it's still going strong. Yeah, you had to kind of reboot with First Class and Days of Future Past, but you know what? You're still doing X-Men, you're still having fun with these. Audience is still out there having a good time, so that definitely gives me 2 thumbs up to everybody out there still like it. But I can't believe 16 years has gone by, and they're going to still continue doing X-Men movies too, which is great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay awesome.